How do I mute this shit? Turn the volume down. Oh, whatever. Let me just take my headphone off.
That was the thing too with that Twitter shit.
Jeez. Look at it, bro. What are they doing? They're gonna run to go fucking touch Travis Scott or what?
I don't fucking know.
Look at this shit, dude. Look at all the... Okay, so yeah, we're gonna go into some shit. Yeah, I saw that. So, Travis Scott fans a little too anxious for his 2019 Astro World. Started the stampede, blah, blah, blah. Left 3 people hospitalized. The festival's going down on November 9th, which is yesterday. Fuck it. However, before the event started, a large group of fans jumped the gate and started the stampede. Travis posted a fan-captured video of the moment things went left on his Instagram page. In the video, a few people jumped over the barricade that separated them from the street. After a handful of people risk it all, the entire group follows, and the street is quickly flooded with looks like hundreds of people. The youth, them control the frequency, Travis. They'll control the they had some reggae shit. Straight up. Everyone have fun. Bro, we need to talk about, like, it's a weird time. I guess this always happened, bro, but, like, I want to bring this up. The glorification and, like, the idolization of celebrities. That's a big... Look at this shit, bro. I'm watching a stampede of fucking rich, freaking, like, white kids and rich kids in general, looks like. You know, I'm sure if they could afford a Travis Scott show, they got bread anyway. And it looks like mostly just a bunch of kids, you know what I mean? Stampeding,
it's easy
bro.
To make a celebrity because the internet was not intended to be central hubs. You got to remember, when the internet was first created, it was intended to be, I want to talk to Titus.
Communication between computers.
To 2 people, you know, and then to multiple people, start getting people involved. But it never was intended to be, you go to one particular website where one company controls the influx and outflux of information. So what I mean is, like, you got, you know, Double XL, Hip Hop DX, all these places where it's very easy to be a celebrity, because if you just pay each of these websites, Hot New Hip Hop, World Star, you pay each one of them every time you drop something, you're gonna look really famous because you're on every website.
Lil Pump.
It's only $700 to $1,000 for each one of those. $5,000 every time you drop something to make yourself look incredibly famous.
That's why you go on Complex and you see them talk. Lil Pump says this. Lil Pump says that.
Exactly.
Look what Lil Pump is wearing today. Like, dude, what the fuck?
These people are just gaming the system. It's so easy, and then, like, they build a huge crowd because everyone wants to go see the popular thing, and you know, music sounds good. They get decent production. Like, it's not like these people are doing this without knowing anything. Like, they're smart people. You know, so they just they just package it correctly, put enough money behind it, and then recoup that money, you know, with this kind of shit, because they built such a hype. And there's nothing against it, not knocking it, but, you know, like you said earlier in the week, like, Kim Kardashian, not to put you on blast, but Kim Kardashian has more respect in your eyes than a lot of these rappers.
Absolutely.
Right?
I'll say that. I'll stand on that. I'll double down on that.
Double down right there.
Can I say that? Yeah. I have more respect for Kim Kardashian, bro, than most of these fucking rappers, bro. You know what I mean? I have a mad respect for that shit, bro. What she doing, bro? Like, she made a good
celebrities, bro. But these moguls, right? Like, there's some people who are on a different level.
And that bitch, she get hella hate,
her family. Dude, her family gets money, and it's on a different level, you know, like, so.
And her family tree comes from that. You know what I mean? Because she's a Kardashian. It comes from the group of people who are trying to free fucking O.J. Simpson, bro. Who I don't think murdered that chick, bro. I still don't think that. But you know what I mean?
That's
like,
a crazy opinion to have. No, we'll just agree to disagree there.
Well, he didn't get charged for the crime. I know a lot of shit from behind that, but I don't want to talk about it. But I know a lot of shit, like, behind the scenes shit, but I don't want to talk about it. But
I ain't a judge or a jury, or I wasn't involved in that. I'm not smart enough to comment on that.
But you feel me, bro? Because she said, like, look, you guys are talking about change and all this shit, but you guys aren't willing to talk with the president just because you don't like him. You know what I mean? Right. You guys are saying, no, fuck that. Don't talk to the president. Don't do this. And Kanye West made a good point. I don't mean to shit on Meek Mill, bro, because I like Meek Mill, bro. I like what he does. I like what he represents, too. I like Meek Mill. But he made a great point. He's like, how are you gonna talk about? Oh, I'm fucking yo bitch. I'm fucking this bitch. You know what I mean? Like, I'm getting all this money. You know what I mean? I'm shooting niggas and killing niggas. Blah blah blah. And then I'm gonna talk about prison reform. He's like, what are you talking about? You know, it's a great point. Like, what are you fucking talking about? And then he like Kim Kardashian made a good point. He's like, oh yeah, all these, you know, I'm saying, you know, because all these rappers, you know, they're saying, oh, don't talk to the president. Da, da, da. You know what I mean? She's putting in more work than a lot of these fucking rappers are, bro. Like, and then you got rappers like T.I. who are talking about he freaking giving his daughter freaking gynecology.
God,
you see what I'm saying, bro? Like, how hypocritical is hip hop? And we can't talk about that. Oh, we're haters if we talk about that. No, we're supposed to ride on this side. We're supposed to ride on this side, not that,
bro. Fuck,
you know
no. I mean? On record, I'll go in on T.I. as being fucking a retard for that one. That's
insane,
crazy,
bro.
Dude.
Like, I mean, you can raise your kids. Fuck? You can raise your kids however you want, but this is my thing. More than that, because of course I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that shit at all. But here's the thing about why would you bring that up in public, bro? Why would you even say that for? If that's something that happens, what the fuck would you even say that for, dude?
I mean, it's like the more he opens his mouth, the less I respect the guy. But I'll tell you this: you said something that is interesting to me, and you said, you know, you could raise your kid however you want. I'm gonna disagree with you there. There's a little bit. There's boundaries. There's points. You know, like, and then the other thing too is, yeah, you may be able to raise your kid kind of however you want to a degree, right? Like,
I'm saying it's not my business.
There's abuse, right?
Yeah.
There's abuse, and you can't do that.
Of course,
but,
yeah.
But to a degree, you can. You know, and I agree with you there. But at the same time, you're gonna end up with one of those kids who just will spite you forever, and like, you know, not really gonna be down with you.
I'm just saying, dude. All I'm saying is, why would you bring that up on a public platform?
Especially
open your
when
mouth
you got so much going
that?
for you.
Yeah, why would you even say that?
Much, right? You know, you just got so much going on. But
like, why would you say that? But he's gonna get a lot of promotion from that shit, of course. And you know, they're talking about, you know what I mean? So
I don't know. I fucking would hope he would redact that statement and say that was just a joke. I don't actually do that. You know, I would hope his daughter would come out and be like, yo, he doesn't really do that.
But he said he actually really does that.
Dude,
he said
I would hope they'd cancel that motherfucker, that weird motherfucker. I'll go judge with Cardi B and Chance the Rapper.
You feel me, dude? Like, just hypocritical. And they're all talking shit on Kanye West. And I'm like, dude, Kanye West is like, actually, you know what I mean? Like, don't. Yeah. He's actually saying shit that makes sense, bro. And like, back to all this, like, people idolizing celebrities and shit. Like, it's just weird, bro. Like, it's these kids. It's like, okay, you don't look up to anything. You don't see anything like all the people making power moves in the world. You don't look up to people like them. You look up to like rappers and shit, bro. Like, you idolize them. You know, you want to like, you know what I mean? They idolize these fucking rappers. You say something on Instagram, bro. It'll be some 15, 16-year-old kid will come in there and be like, no, he's the fucking greatest rapper ever. You know, like, like, get the fuck out of here, bro. Like, you barely listen to hip hop as it is, bro. Like, don't come and tell me like about how like fucking Travis Scott or like these rappers like Quavo or something is like the best rapper ever. You know, I'm like, come on, bro. Yeah. Like, you barely start listening to hip hop, bro. Like,
well, honestly, that's why in some ways, like, I gotta respect the corny shit, and I gotta. Sorry, you can hear me unzipping this fucking headset. I'm like packing up as we're doing this.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, you're moving.
Yeah, but
we hope you move.
But fucking you know, and I'll say this because it's like, in my opinion, just fuck. What were we talking about? I don't remember.
We're talking about how like these kids idolize all the celebrities and like what else were we talking about, and like how they say how these kids are like hella good. Like, the kids will be saying, like, oh, yeah, these rappers are, like, the fucking greatest.
Yeah, and I was saying, like, I'm sorry. I fucking totally got distracted. But I was saying, like, with the, you know, and I will respect the corny shit because, to a degree, like, if you can say, you know, like, some shit's, like, really corny, like, people doing, like, rap that's, like, positive and shit, and it's, like, it's really corny, but at some point, to some degree, I'm like, it's actually kind of better at certain points that they're promoting that rather than promoting like whackness, you know, like, I don't know. So to me, I can get down kind of like the rapper The Grouch and Murs they're coming out with an EP, and one of the songs he's like rapping, and he's rapping about his like daughter, and it's just like super corny, and he has his daughter spit a verse at the end of it. And I'm like, you know, I obviously will probably skip.
Will love that shit though.
Yeah, I'll probably skip that song, you know, when it comes on. Like, but I appreciate it. I like it. I'll probably listen with my son. You know what I mean? Like, eventually, like, and maybe that's it too. Like, you know, now that I have a kid, I'm more like into like not trying to promote like whack shit. That might be it too. But so to me, there's some. We just need to have more of that. We just need to promote more of that, not fucking promote the whackness. I think that
definitely.
helps. You
No,
know?
definitely.
It's like you can't just go out and be like, yeah, maybe we should do that more.
Yeah.
know?
Here's another thing too. These rappers' longevity, like we were saying earlier, like, are these rappers gonna be around 20 years from now, bro? Are we gonna be listening to? Like, I'm just to be honest and calling names. No one likes calling out names. Everybody likes to be like passive aggressive and like, oh, I don't want to call out this rapper.
Yeah.
You know, but let's be real. Are rappers like Lil Pump are they gonna be like played? Are rappers like Migos gonna be played in 20 years? We'll see. I could see Migos. You know, I could see certain songs from them like being played. Like, I
never really had Migos in rotation. Like, maybe I'm one of the few, but like, you know, Bad and Bougie I had in rotation, but I haven't listened to it in years. Like,
You know what I mean?
you know?
Who else? Like, we could think of like a million freaking rappers. Tekashi 6ix9ine is a great example. Now that he's out, no one's talking about his music or anything. You know, they're just talking about his court case. They ain't talking about his fucking music, and they ain't gonna be listening to him in 20 years.
Well, he got canceled, so
Yeah, he's fucking. Well, he's gonna get out, bro. He's gonna get out, and he's around doing the same shit. I just see that happening.
I'm just saying he definitely got canceled. Like, you're not allowed to.
Yeah, by the fucking
and
fans.
This goes back to kind of what I was saying about people just wanting to listen to something that makes them look cool, or something that's familiar to your friends, you know, or like that's why college rap is great around
big
college
in like pop
campuses.
culture kind of shit.
Yeah, exactly. Because and Tekashi got canceled as soon as he started telling on people. People were like, nope. You can't listen to him. You'll be considered a rat, or you know, you'll be considered promoting that, or whatever the fuck, right?
Yeah. Pretty much. Yeah, no, yeah, definitely. Because, like, you think about it, like, you're, like, think about it, that's, like, the perception now. That's what everybody's rolling with. Because, yeah, he's a rat. He is a rat. But, like, they're like, yeah, he's a rat. You can't listen to him, you know? So now it's, like, kid probably going to get beat up or something listening to 6ix9ine, you know? So
exactly.
He's can't. Yeah, you're right. He's, like canceled. I totally get that. I never heard that point. That's a good point of view. I never thought about it like that.
Yeah, you never hear good points from me, huh?
No, not really.
Sometimes,
nowhere. Though. Once in a while.
Out of left field, bro.
Yeah, once in a while, you know what I mean? You'll come out with some... I'm just fucking around.
Hey, last thing I do want to mention, though, because we're getting on the good side of an hour, and I got to keep it short and sweet,
I feel it.
Unfortunately. But Tory Lanez threw a punch in the video of an alleged altercation with a fan from Love and Hip Hop.
A fan?
Tory Lanez, dude, he's like him and Chris Brown, like, he wants to be like Chris Brown so bad. Like,
he does. So that's a great point. He acts all crazy and like tries to fight people and
this crazy singing dude, like Candy on the mic, but then like
he could rap his ass off though. Don't get fucked up.
For sure.
He could rap his fucking ass off. Like
I don't think
like rap for real.
The thing is Tory Lanez keeps like
I don't want to say. Bro.
I don't want to say he keeps like catching L's because that's like disputable.
Hell no, he's catching WWs.
But that's what I'm saying. Like he keeps doing shit that puts him in the headlines, but everything he drops I like, fucking whether it's his fucking like rap or his fucking singing shit and even this shit is fucking hilarious. Bro. And he'll pull up on you. He will legitimately pull up on you, which is hilarious.
And he's like a little dude. He ain't hella big or anything either. He's just like, man, fuck that shit. You know, I'm Tory Lanez, bitch. Like,
exactly. It's hilarious because it's like the last dude you'd expect from what you know, like.
He pulled up on Travis Scott like a couple years ago.
That's what I'm saying, dude.
Yeah.
Like, he's really with the shit. So a shout out to he's like one of those people that actually with the shit, or at least his promotion is really making it seem that way. One of the two.
Tory
Lanez I wouldn't deny it though. I wouldn't put it past him to say that he's fucking doing it just all on his own, just being wild and aggressive.
Dude,
was it you on one of the earlier episodes? You were like, man, he took a rule right out of fucking Tekashi 6ix9ine's playbook.
Yeah, like right after like just with all the fucking antics and shit and like just getting all crazy. Not as extreme, you know. Of course, I'm not gonna compare him to Tekashi at all, you know. But his antics, fuck yeah, absolutely.
Just the fact that he saw like He's like, this dude gets away with the bullshit. Well, I guess I don't got to worry about just being me, kind of in that way.
Yeah, he talked hella crazy to like Royce the 5'9" like a few months ago. He's talking hella crazy on Twitter or whatever. He's talking hella